All right, guys, making another video today on swing failure patterns. This is the #1 trading strategy that you need to use to become consistently profitable day in and day out. And this is one of the most simple strategies. People are trying to overcomplicate it and add too many rules and factors into play. All you're doing is waiting for price to come to a key point or level, and then watching for price to retrace that level and then enter your long or short position. So it's really not that difficult. And I'm starting here on Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. And this is a clear chart. As you can see, I have nothing on it. I also don't have any indicators on this chart, right? So you can catch swing failure patterns without any indicators. So forget all of these, having 5, 6 different indicators on your chart. This is purely, price action levels, right? That's all this is. So I'm going to go through exactly how you can spot which key points and levels to take these trades off of, because you don't want to take these at just any level, right? You want to take these at the most key level. So we're starting on the 1 hour time frame, and then we're going to go down to a lower time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, I'm going to mark some key levels I look to take a swing failure at. First thing I notice are these wicks right here. All right, so I'll be looking to take a swing failure of these 2 candle wicks right here. So I'm going to draw a horizontal line, right, Alt H, and that is going to be my blue support line, right? This is a level I'll be looking to take a swing failure of on the 1 hour time frame. Reason being is that we have these awkward low wicks down here, right? We have these long candlestick wicks. And reason being, if you look left, right, we'd also rejected from this level in the past, even right here, right? These 2 wicks down here were actually a swing failure of these 2 wicks all the way over here, right? So this was a prime example of a swing failure of these 2 wicks. But now I'll be looking for a swing failure of the most current wicks right here. And actually, I'm going to move it up right here. In case it doesn't come all the way down, we can swing failure this wick. So that would be a swing failure I'd be looking to take at 16,182. All right, so that's the first thing I notice on my chart. Second thing I notice are these candle wicks down here, right? We have this candlestick wick down here. Now, these are key levels, right? These are very key points and levels. We're not trying to swing fail these levels right here on the 1 hour time frame. This could be a good trade to catch a swing fail of this level right here, but that will be on a lower time frame. When you're looking on the 1 hour, you want to wait for the most optimal levels to get hit. So right off the bat, these are the levels that I'm looking at to catch a swing fail. Maybe even this wick all the way over here. If you look left, we could definitely catch a swing fail of this wick. So these 3 levels are the main levels on a higher time frame I'd be looking to catch a swing fail. If you're new to catching swing failure patterns, you want to make sure you're catching these levels. Don't try to catch any swing fails, in here on the 5-minute time frame to start, right? To start, you want to go on a higher time frame and catch these key points and levels. Now, I'm going to do some for the opposite, right? For catching a short. I see we have this horizontal resistance level right here, and I'm gonna change it to red for resistance. All right, you can see we had this awkward candle wick right here. This is a bearish candle wick, so until proven otherwise, this is a short level. Another spot I see for a potential swing fail is this high candle wick right over here, right? This awkward candle wick. And we also had, multiple other rejections from this level, right? This is what I like to call a short zone. When you see something like this, right? There's a ton of selling pressure in this general area. This is a short zone. If price were to come up here, I'm looking to take a short position. Those are the 2 main levels I'm looking at a short so far that I see to catch a swing failure pattern. Obviously, if we zoom out a little bit, we have this candlestick wick right here. That's not a candlestick wick I'd like to swing fail. That was just kind of like an awkward pump and dump candle. But I do see a spot to catch a swing fail right around here. All right, and we can actually move this down a little bit right here because we have this candlestick wick right here. That was a beautiful swing failure of this candlestick wick all the way back here on November 10th. But I'd also be looking to catch a short position if we were to come back up to that level around now. We're looking to catch a swing failure of this level, right? So maybe do something like this, right? Swing fail that level, come back up, and then catch a swing failure of this high level. Now, the reason that swing failures are so powerful is that the gain is so large. If you're trading Bitcoin, I'll enter a swing failure with 100x leverage. Obviously, my position size is relatively small, but if you're using, pretty large leverage and you catch these, right, the gains are insane, right? If you had caught this swing failure here of this candlestick wick, right, your stop loss is going to start at 0.5%, and then you're going to move it down. You probably would have got stopped out, or at least exited the trade somewhere around here. So that's a 5% move. That's a 500% move on 100x leverage. That's a 10 risk to reward ratio. So you could lose, theoretically, you could lose 9 trades in a row and make it up on the 10th trade. Now, obviously, the win rate is exceptionally high on catching swing failure patterns. I get around a 70 to 80% win rate when I'm catching swing failure patterns. All right. So now that we've identified these key points and levels, we're going to turn on our EzAlgo SR. All right, and we're going to do some tweaking here. We're actually going to turn off the high and low zones as well as the zones, and we're just going to keep this line, right, this solid line. Now, what EzAlgo does for you is it will give you the levels to swing failure when you set it to a solid line. It will actually give you these levels, right? Now, you'll notice the lines that EzAlgo gave are going to be here with these labels, and the lines that we've manually drawn in are over here to the right. And you can see that the levels that EzAlgo gives are pretty much, damn near the same as the levels that we've manually drawn out. And actually, it gives you some more levels up here to take a potential swing failure at. So EzAlgo will give you these levels, guys. So there's no need to really even draw them out manually. But I do recommend, doing it yourself, just so you know how to do it, because you don't want to rely on a certain indicator. But EzAlgo will take all the manual work away. And look at the levels that it gives, guys. It'll literally give you the levels to swing fail, right? This level here is 16,990. We had drawn a manual level right here as well. So now we have 2 pieces of confluence, right? We have an EzAlgo resistance level as well as a level that we've manually drawn in, right? That gives me a ton of confluence. If we're going to come up here, I'm looking for a short, and it'll also be a nice double top formation. So that is a trade that I'd like to take, a short position, right there at that level, right? It's not super complicated. You'll see down here, right? Look at these bottom 2 low levels on EzAlgo. They overlap directly on the levels that we've manually drawn, right? So again, these 2 levels down here, very high probability trades that price is going to reverse at least one of these levels, right? If not both of them. That's even more confluence, right? So when you're using an indicator like EzAlgo, that has algorithmic based inputs, right? It's based on a set criteria, and when that criteria is met, it will load in these levels in real time. So when you have confluence with an indicator like that, as well as your own manual levels, there's a good chance that price will tend to reverse at these levels. Again, not super complicated. We're going to turn EzAlgo SR off. If you would like EzAlgo for yourself, be sure to click the first link in the description below. It is the only trading indicator you're going to need, all right? If it's not EzAlgo, learn price action on your own, okay? Learn how to draw these levels out on your own. I do like to use EzAlgo V5 to help with some more confirmation, right? As you can see, that was a swing failure of this level, and we got that mild sell signal. That's confirmation for me, right? Again, we have this mild buy signal right at support. So you can use EzAlgo to help you confirm these trades. So now we're going to turn EzAlgo SR off, and we're going to actually go down to the 5-minute time frame. Now, I always recommend catching swing failure patterns on a higher time frame. However, you could also go down to a lower time frame like the 5 or 15 minute for entry at these 1 hour levels. And if you want the EzAlgo support and resistance levels from the 1 hour on a lower time frame, you can simply draw a horizontal level by pressing Alt H. Now, if you've been profitable on a higher time frame trading swing failure patterns, you can also try to catch swing failure patterns on a 5-minute time frame. All right, this is one of the strategies in the Pro Discord. However, if you're not yet profitable on a higher time frame, you probably shouldn't watch this section of the video because this is a little bit more advanced. But there are a lot more trades that you can potentially take on a 5-minute time frame, especially on some altcoins. But just for this video, I'll be on Bitcoin. So same thing applies, right? When you're on a lower time frame, you're going to be looking for these key points and levels on a lower time frame, right? Right off the bat, I see there's a ton of buying pressure down here in this general zone, right? So when price reaches this zone, I'll be looking to take some sort of long position. Now, right off the bat, I see, this resistance zone up here, right? I see this resistance zone can actually create a horizontal line, right? We have this resistance zone right here. This wick was a swing failure of this level right here. It was also an underside test, right? A breakdown, retest, and then enter a short position with that swing failure pattern. So that was a beautiful short position. That would be a place I would look to take a swing failure pattern, right? This level right here. I also see we have this candle wick right here, this awkward candle wick near this general resistance zone. I'll be looking to catch a swing failure pattern there. I also see this candlestick wick right here, right? I've caught so many swing failures that look like this, right? We have this awkward candlestick wick right here. And this is also, again, a breakdown, retest, short. If we were to bounce from here, I'd be looking to take a short position from there again with a swing failure pattern. All right, so those are the levels for shorts that I'd be looking to take on the 5-minute time frame. Again, we're going to look for some long levels, right? I see we have this candlestick wick down here, right? I'm going to change it to blue because we're taking a long. This is a level I've been looking to swing failure on the 5-minute. Right, we came down, we have this awkward candlestick wick right here at a EzAlgo support zone. I can tell by looking at this that this is a support zone, maybe on a 15 or 30-minute time frame. So I'd be looking to take a long position somewhere around here and try to catch a swing failure of this candlestick wick right here, right? Again, I see we have this low candlestick wick. If you look left, right, always look left. We have this candlestick wick right here. That's going to be a level to swing fail, right? Again, that's going to be a level to swing fail. Now, if we turn on EzAlgo SR, we're going to look for overlapping levels, right? The low level in this instance is right down here, and we just had a swing failure of this candlestick wick, right? So in real time, you're seeing it happen. That would not be a level I'd be looking to swing fail because it's not at a key level on a 5-minute, in my opinion, right? Same with this level. This is not a key level I'd be looking to swing fail. Not really a key level. Right, this is overlapping our own manual level. So this is a level I'll be looking to take a swing failure of, right there. These levels are the spots you're going to be taking, your short positions at. All right, so not super complicated, guys. And if I pull out my Fibonacci retracement tool, I think this is a 0.5 fib, just by looking at it, or golden pocket, excuse me, right? So we also have, if we're doing it from this swing high, a golden pocket right here. At this EzAlgo resistance level, which is also our own manual drawn level. So this is a short position I'd be willing to take. All right, so this is how you can use, your own TA and confluence with a tool like EzAlgo to become consistently profitable. Most of you are making it complicated by telling yourself that it's hard, right? Either you're not patient enough to wait for the most optimal setup, or you're adding too many separate indicators, right? The only indicators that I use, if you guys watch me trade, I'll use EzAlgo SR and I'll use EzAlgo V5. Right, that's it. I'll use that for confirmation. Sometimes I'll take the buy and sell signals. I don't use 5 different indicators to help me trade, right? When you're using too many indicators, it gets to a point where it actually hinders your growth as opposed to accelerating your growth. So keep that in mind when you're trading. Keep things simple. Always remember price action, horizontal levels, and use EzAlgo to help. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.